one of those up for it. It's going to get the flick in, and Muslera, cleared on the line, and cleared on the line a second. There's a red card coming out as well. Well, there had to be drama right at the end here. Finals of the World Cup, and he hits the bar. And all of a sudden, Suarez's mood has changed again. They all stand arms around one another. It is Abreu. It's the cheekiest chip you've ever seen, and it's good enough to take the South Americans into the semi-finals.
That moment went down as one of the most infamous moments in World Cup history. Suarez's handball and the penalty kick missed by Asamoah Gyan prevented Ghana from becoming the first African nation to reach the semi-finals of the World Cup. The popular opinion, of course, was Suarez being the villain for, quote, cheating, but the counter-argument is he was already given the red card and Ghana blew their chance. They even had their opportunity in penalty kicks and still choked, but yet Ghana was allowed to be the victim and Suarez as the villain. Later in 2014, Uruguay made it to the last 16 but would lose Suarez during the World Cup due to his biting incident against Italy, adding another controversial moment to his World Cup resume. They would eventually fall to Colombia with this amazing goal by James Rodriguez. Ghana would go on to lose 2 crucial matches to the United States and Portugal, failing to reach the knockout stage. Going into the 2018 World Cup, Uruguay made a nice run to the quarterfinals but fell to France, and Ghana didn't even qualify for the World Cup. And now here in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, the group stage was set with Portugal, South Korea, Uruguay, and Ghana. All these teams had interesting histories with each other. South Korea previously defeated Portugal in the 2002 World Cup, knocking them out in the group stage. Uruguay defeated South Korea in the 2010 World Cup in the round of 16, and then defeating Ghana in the quarterfinals as previously mentioned. Ghana defeated South Korea in a friendly just before the 2014 World Cup, and then fell to Portugal with a late Cristiano Ronaldo goal in the group stage of the World Cup. Lastly, Uruguay defeated Portugal in the 2018 World Cup in the round of 16. In the first matches, South Korea tied with Uruguay with a key missed shot from Hwang Hee-jo, and Portugal defeated Ghana 3-2 with another Cristiano Ronaldo goal, making him the first player in World Cup history to score in 5 different World Cups. In second matches, Ghana squeezed out a victory against South Korea, with Korea equalizing off of an 0-2 deficit, only to have Ghana score for a 3-2 victory, leaving South Korea in the hole for their chances of reaching the knockout stage. Portugal would make quick work of Uruguay, securing their spot for the knockout stage. Before the third matches, Luis Suarez was questioned by the media regarding the 2010 handball incident. Clearly, this match was going to be a big one for Ghana, as it was going to be a revenge match after the 2010 handball incident. This is what Suarez had to say.
I don't say the apologize about that, because I take the handball, the ball, but the Ghana player missed a penalty.
And why should he apologize? It's almost like the world wanted some kind of goaltending rule which only exists in basketball.
What Suarez did that day, deliberate handball, stopping the ball at the back of the net.
Amazing.
Right? A goal should have been given. A goal should have been given because the punishment did not fit the crime.
You stupid.
The third match was going to be critical for Uruguay, South Korea, and Ghana, with must-win situations, or maybe for some, a tie dependent on tie-breaking situations. Early in the Ghana-Uruguay match, Ghana was given a penalty which put them in a familiar situation to 2010. If Andre Ayew was to score, and if Ghana held on to win, they would advance to the round of 16 and complete their revenge on Uruguay.
Ayew with a walk-up, Ayew stutter step, save! Oh, not a well-taken penalty at all.
It's almost as if Suarez still lives rent-free in their heads.
Big save. We go back to that 2010-ness by Asamoah Gyan.
That moment arguably broke the momentum for Ghana, leading Uruguay to quickly score 2 goals, giving South Korea a chance to advance to the round of 16. However, Korea fell early but scored an equalizer later in the first half.
Comes the corner and it bubbles around, and that is just what South Korea needed.
Eventually, South Korea would score with a Son Heung-min assist to Hwang Hee-chan in stoppage time, securing their ticket to the round of 16.
What can he do? Trying to use all his guile and experience. It's a splendid ball! It's a brilliant goal for South Korea!
Had Ghana overcame the pressure of the 2010 Omens and scored that penalty, they possibly could have won that match, not only advancing to the round of 16, but knocking out South Korea and completing their revenge on Uruguay. In some cases, South Korea owes Luis Suarez some gratitude for his 2010 handball incident, as it arguably played a role in Ghana allowing history to repeat itself once again, and helping South Korea reach the round of 16. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more future content.